Ladies and gentlemen, happy Saturday to you all. It is indeed a privilege and a pleasure to be here with you. Listen, you all, we are coming to you live from Egan's Ballard Jam House. Listen, we're doing it normal, but for here and now, we are doing it. Let me tell you something about Egan's. You know how we have these right here? We can call somebody quick and easy. But you know what I miss? I miss this. You had to spend some time. You had to pick up the phone. You had to dial. It was intentional. And you know what? That's how Egan's is. Egan's is the place you go to hear live music, not computer programmed. And you know what? I miss being at Egan's. So I want you all to get ready for a dynamic show. Listen, we are celebrating two important birthdays on today. The first one is my dear sister, Roz, an amazing songwriter. She's here on the show, and we want you all to wish her a happy birthday. Not only Roz, but the second birthday is the one, the only, Lady Yay. You know, and listen, you all, we have here live from Egan's, Suzanne, Ted, and Heather. Woo! Yes, they're live at Egan's, y'all. And listen, we're going to have a great show, and we want you all to just get ready and be with us. But right now, I'm going to turn it over to the hardest working lady in blues, soul, funk, and gospel. She is the original Lady A.
Yeah. Woohoo! How's everybody doing out there? Happy birthday to my little sister Roz, singer, songwriter, videographer. She does it all. She works almost as hard as I do.
Almost.
Oh, no, you work a little harder. But we are here for a very special event tonight, not just to celebrate our birthdays, but even though we're glad you're here with us, but also to talk to you about Egan's Ballard Jam House. I have been doing back porch blues at Egan's for about 4 or 5 years now, and I've enjoyed it once a month. Egan's is a small, intimate place, holds about 48 people, and we just love going there every month to educate, to give some music, and to eat some of that good gumbo. And tonight we have with us Egan's owner, Suzanne Weghorst. We have Heather Jones and Ted Stickley. Yay! And she's holding her Lady A fan. You go, Miss Suzanne. So tonight we weren't able to actually be at Egan's because we're all being safe, and I see you all have your mask on, and I'm glad to see that. We're being responsible. But Suzanne, why don't you tell us a little bit about when Egan's began for you?
Okay, can you hear me now? Am I coming through?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So in the late summer of 2005, I got this harebrained idea to start a little club. The idea was that it was going to be mainly for the high school kids because there were so many great jazz players coming up in Seattle. And you know, and I thought we'd have paper plates and we'd just all get together. But one thing led to another, and we just kept building and building and building out. And you know, we decided at that time that the way to for licensing purposes, we licensed as a restaurant. Only not because we thought we were going to serve great food, but because we wanted the kids to be able to sit in a room where people are drinking and, you know, have it be legal and all that. So that the younger performers could learn from experience from the older, or learn from the experience of the older, more experienced players. So that was late or middle of 2005, and it took us until July of 2006 to actually open the doors. You know, it just took a long time, as those things go. And our first show was the Tiptons. They did a kickoff show that was great. Uh, and, you know, originally we were going to be jazz, and we still are jazz, but we're also blues, and we're singers and bluegrass and folk and tap dancing, and magic and comedy. You know, we've become sort of a community performance space for, you know, just live performance. And so unfortunately for us, our model is, you know, small place, big time, where they have time to get all that energy. But when it comes to a pandemic, that's the place that is probably the most vulnerable.
Right. Tell us a little bit about, you've been going through this pandemic. You've been, you know, you still have your doors open Wednesday through Sunday, I believe. You still have
Wednesday through Sunday, yeah.
Yeah. So I know that has to be hard. And you are a small business. And we're here to help raise some money for Egan's, y'all. We are here to raise some money so that they can keep their doors open. And we have some very special guests in the background for you. We're going to come back to Ted, Suzanne, and to Heather in just a moment. I want to tell you about some special guests that we have that are going to show up today, besides Miss Roz and Mr. Oliver over there. This is the surprise for Egan's, to let them know that people love them. My girl Terry O'Dabi out of Oakland, California will be here tonight. Anita Chambers will be here along with Josephine Howe. And you never know, like I always say, you never know who's gonna show up on the back porch. But first, I think we should do some music.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Wanna do some music? What about you, John? I don't know.
You know what? We should do some music because that's what Egan's is all about. When we come there, we know we're going to have a good time. And you know, Lady A, what I recall is even if we're the first act of the night on, say, a Friday or Saturday, listen, even though sometimes we're exhausted after we've performed there, you know, just hearing the next act, right, is so refreshing because Egan's is such an intimate place, right? And so there's no other places like Egan's that I can think of. Now, we've traveled overseas and you've been down south, Lady A, but listen, up here where we are in the Northwest, I can't think of one place that's like Egan's, right? So you know what? I know usually when we have our back porch, you have your back porch shows, what kind of song would you do on a night like this in this new normalcy that we have on a Zoom call? What kind of song would you sing on a...
I'm gonna do one for you right here. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Woke up this morning, sunlight in my eyes. Smell of coffee, know it's time to rise. Sang hard all week, now I'm ready for the weekend. Going down to Egan's, y'all, do it all over again. You ask me how I'm doing, baby, I'm loving life and I'm doing fine. Yeah. Take a red eye home for a few more days. I see my people go to church, y'all, cause you know I've got to pray. Cause this life I lead, God is gracing with style. I get to sing for folks like you. I hope I'm making you smile. Cause you ask me how I'm doing. Baby, I'm loving life and I'm doing fine. Yeah. Look, 45 is trying to kill us. Turn us one against another. How you get around that, y'all? Love your sisters and brothers. Don't let nobody steal the joy you have. There's no time for negativity. The time to sit and be mad. Cause you ask me how I'm doing. Baby, I'm loving life and I'm doing fine. Yeah. 45 is trying to kill us. Turn us one against another. How you get around that, y'all? Love your sisters and brothers. Don't let nobody steal that joy you have. There's no time for negativity. The time to sit and be mad. You ask me how I'm doing. Baby, I'm loving life. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Yes, I am. I'm doing fine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm doing fine. Yes, I am. I'm doing. You ask me how I'm doing, baby, I'm loving like I'm doing fine. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Yes, I am. I'm doing fine. And that's how we do it on the back porch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lady A, can I ask you a question about that particular song? So that particular song, can you give us a little background musically, like your inspiration for writing that song? And then what was the process when you recorded that song? Because I know you did that song with our brother Dexter Allen down in Mississippi, but what was your inspiration and what was the process like to, record that song and get it out?
You know, Dexter had sent some music and he said, just write some lyrics to this. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. Write some lyrics? Okay. And immediately when I heard it and I heard that guitar and that Mississippi feel with a little bit of, with a little bit of funk in it, because that's what it sounds like to me, with a little bit of funk, I immediately said, you know what, I'm doing fine. When I think about everything that I've been going through in life, just in general in life, when I look back on the CDs before that, the 3 CDs before that, I was looking back and saying, you know what, I'm doing fine. When people ask me how I'm doing, I'm gonna tell them I'm doing fine. And that's where that came from.
That's wonderful. What was the inspiration for the lyrics? And like, cause you know me, I love hooks, right? I mean, the guitar on that song that Dexter played, that's a strong hook, ding, 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 right? That's a strong hook, but melody wise for your lyrics, I mean, what did you key off of when you were like writing your own melodies for it? Was it the guitar or,
It was the guitar. It was that Mississippi feel guitar. Because I remember sitting in the car and thinking, I'm doing fine, okay? I'm doing fine. And that's all I had at first is, I'm doing fine. Sometimes the hook comes to me and nothing else. And then I think a few days later, I started recording the lyrics themselves. Sometimes it comes to me in pieces. Sometimes I get the song right then and there. The Truth is Loud is a song that was just started coming to me. Me and Roz were sitting together and she was like, you like this music? And I was like, yeah. And that comes right away. But Doing Fine took a few days to write. There's so much. I started thinking about how we were going overseas and how 45 is turning us all against each other. That's why I had to sing that verse twice. I want people to get it. Somebody's trying to turn us against one another. Even if it's not just him, we need to come together, love our sisters and brothers.
Right. That's wonderful. Now listen, I know it's your birthday. I know it's Roz's birthday. And I know normally you ask for requests. So because we're on the Zoom call and I'm going to put my request in now, for your birthday, I would like to hear you sing just a little bit of Fried Chicken, because that's a traditional song that you do a lot for the back porch. You interject that one in, but that song is just like perfect for a back porch, right? Because I haven't had a piece of chicken all day and my chicken levels are low. So maybe you can sing just a little bit of it for us, to get me in the mood, because hopefully when this call is over, I'll go and get my levels back up.
How does it go? No. I haven't sung it in so long. No.
We can say no.
How does it go? Fried chicken.
It was High Noon.
Yeah, it was High Noon. Alexandria, Louisiana. Another Sunday feast. Popped my head into the kitchen and I heard that gurgling grease. I said, my dear, what you cooking? She said, baby, what you think? You better come on in my kitchen. First wash your hands up in the sink, cause we're having fried chicken. Neck and thigh with rice and gravy and black-eyed peas, cornbread on the side. It's a Southern institution. A black skillet is preferred. We want some fried chicken, a most delightful, quite insightful, very delightful bird.
Yeah. Now, Lady A. So since we up here in Seattle, what is your personal favorite brand of fried chicken? There's, the churches.
Wait, now, oh yeah, Churches
right?
is
There's
my
churches, there's Popeyes, there's Ezels, there's Heaven Sent.
hands down, Churches is my favorite chicken. I'm not supposed to be eating it. You're making me thinking about it now. As soon as we finish this concert, Suzanne, I'm gonna have to head down to church.
Curious, does Egan's have fried chicken on the menu?
Only not on the menu. You just
Oh, fried chicken. She said not on the menu.
Well,
That means they're hiding it in the back.
Listen.
Hiding it in the back. Next time we go, we're gonna order some fried chicken.
I guess I'm curious now because I've always heard the food at Egan's is wonderful. And I'm gonna be honest with you, every time I've come, I always smell bacon. And you know what? Listen, Heather has always made me like the best espressos I've ever had in my life. And Ted, you've always just had you're just a great friend and man, just a great sound man and just a gentleman. But I've never had the food there. And I'm wondering, what is the best thing to get? What is the most popular item on the menu there?
Probably the gumbo, and the BLTs. We have these mini BLTs. That's the bacon.
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
And
You're not making with anything.
Yeah. So we have these 3 little mini BLTs, and then we use that nice bacon drippings to make our gumbo, to make the roux for the gumbo.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
So Lady A and Roz, I'm gonna tell you right now, the next time we're able to go to Egan's, I think I'm gonna order both of those dishes. I'm gonna say, let me have the gumbo with the mini BLTs and a shot of espresso, please. Lady A, listen, if I could, I just looked on Egan's homepage, and listen, friends, we're trying to raise some money for Egan's, okay?
Right.
They have a GoFundMe, and we need to help. We need community involvement. Right now, I'm looking right on their page. The goal is $15,000, right? We want to raise money for our friends at Egan's so that they can stay open. They need some money. Listen, this COVID time is hard, but listen, you might say, I don't have $1,000. Well, $100, $50. Listen, whatever you can do to help. And listen, I'm going to donate. And I know Lady A and Roz, we're all going to donate. And we're going to get the word out. You know why? Because Egan's was needed. They're plugged in. Listen, they're plugged in. They're reliable, right? It's where you go to hear. It's where you go to hear every kind of music, jazz, right? They have an amazing piano behind them, a drum set, and you know what? Speaking of pianos, Lady A, we have Roz here. Roz, people don't know this about Roz. Is an amazing piano player, a vocalist, and she writes songs that cover just so many different genres, and they sound good, right? I mean, Lady A, I've tried to pitch you some songs that are outside of your genre, and Lady A's like, that don't sound right, right? But Roz has pitched a great song to you. What The Truth Is Loud that you all did is not your traditional blues song, right?
Right.
So how did you all get a chance to write that song, and how did it all come together?
I went to Roz's house and she had this T-shirt on that said, "The truth is loud." Go ahead, Roz. It's your birthday.
It's as simple as that. I had the T-shirt on. I said that one day to my husband Nathan, who we've played there before at Egan's, and she loved the title of it. And so immediately, you know, she's like, oh yeah, I want to write a song, you know, to that. And that's how it started. And then not only that, but then took it to a whole nother level. I knew that phrase was powerful. I could feel it when I said it. And then now she's brought it even more to life with things that are going on. So I'm really happy we were able to do that.
Yes. Well, you know what? Listen, during the show, y'all, listen, we need you all we're going to talk a little bit more about that amazing song that you all wrote, and it's the single that's out now. But right now, listen, I believe we are going to call on one of our very special guests who is here to help us celebrate the birthdays of you two beautiful queens, Lady A and Roz, and also celebrate our friends at Egan's, Heather, Suzanne, and Ted. And listen, all of you out there that are enjoying this show, I'm going to let Lady A introduce our very special guest that is on the line and is going to come in and sing for us.
Hi.
Lady A, your mic is muted.
Sorry. I want to introduce my friend who is an amazing artist from Canada, Suzanne, Ted, and Heather. If you have not heard her sing, you are about to hear a powerhouse woman. Her name is Shakura Saeda from Canada. She's going to sing for you right now. Everybody, woo, Shakura.
I thought it would be best to sing with the sound off. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Much better.
See, this is what happens when it's bedtime. Nothing starts, nothing works. Happy birthday. Hi, Roz. Happy birthday to y'all.
Thank you. Thanks for being
Happy
on.
20. Oh, well, listen, I do anything for Lady A. Anything at all.
Yeah, that's
Except
why we're
move back to America.
Yeah.
I want to tell you a little bit. I met Shakura. Shakura was introduced to me by Terry O'Dabi, who's going to come on a little later. And she and Terry invited me to be a part of Her Majesty, which is in Memphis, an event that they put on in Memphis during the International Blues Challenge. And I'm going to tell you, when you meet some sisters that get together and that are true queens, this woman right here is a true queen. Ladies and gentlemen, Suzanne, Heather, and Ted, Roz, and John, and all the listening audience, I give you Miss Shakura Saeda.
Well, I thank you as I trip and fall. Thank you very much. I just want to say happy birthday and thank you for doing something beautiful and altruistic on your birthday and teaching us all about spirit and continuing good work. I think that's the thing that I admire the most about you, Lady A, as I've gotten to know you, is the way that you give. The thing that we talk about a lot, and the thing that's always been important to me is spirit. How is your spirit doing? So even though y'all know I'm not religious, and I say this as a Buddhist, I believe very much in God, the creator, the universe, and all of that, which allows us to be great. And I thought I would do this song because I really like it, and I haven't sung it in a while, and it's a secret message to you, Lady A. When you need a little help. All right. It's a song that I wrote with Keb Mo. It's called Clap Your Hands and Moan. I know God is with me every single day. I know He is listening every time I pray. But if you need to call up heaven, but you got the devil on the phone, stomp your feet, clap your hands, and moan. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, yes, I know God is with me. The old woman said to me, yes, I know He is waiting. He's gonna set my spirit free. And if you need to call up heaven, but you got the devil on the phone, stomp your feet, clap your hands, and moan. Oh, oh. Mm-hmm. 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 Well, she told me about her burdens. Her eyes were full of grace. She said she laid them all down in a blessed and sacred place. She said, if you need to call up heaven, but you've got the devil on the phone, stop your feet, clap your hands, and moan. Are you tired of feeling lonely? And do you think that no one cares? Come on, lift your head up higher and throw your hands in the air. And if you need to call up heaven, but you've got the devil on the phone, stomp your feet, clap your hands, and moan. Stomp your feet, clap your hands, and moan.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, Shakura.
Happy birthday.
Everybody,
My pleasure.
Shakura Saeda.
Thank you, Shakura.
Bye.
Thank you.
Have fun. Don't stay up too late.
We won't. I'll call you later.
No, I'm going to bed.
Okay, I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Shakura.
I thank you. I love
Thank
you.
you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Wow, that was amazing.
That was Shakura Saeda
Woo,
from Canada. My
Woo.
sister out of Canada.
that was
tough.
amazing.
She's tough, I told y'all.
Nice.
Hey.
Really, really nice, man.
Did y'all notice the earrings?
Oh, yes. Fit the song, too.
Yeah, yeah. This is a very special time for all of us. And my little sister Roz, off the hook. Roz is a singer. She's a vocalist. She's a producer. She's a videographer. She's just plain amazing. And you know what? For my birthday, I want to hear Roz sing. Y'all, if you don't know Roz Royster McCommon, Roz and I have been songwriting together. I don't know, has it been a year?
I don't think so.
Not
Pretty
quite
close.
a year. We started working together right before COVID. We were on a roll.
Oh yeah.
We had like 5 or 6 songs written
Yep.
for a new CD. And then we ran into COVID. Roz, tell us a little bit about you before you sing.
That's a big question.
Well, you're not from Seattle, we know that.
Not from Seattle, from Kansas City, where it is one of the jazz capitals. We think we're a jazz capital, but anyway. And so naturally, you know, that was part of my kind of learning. But from birth, it was actually gospel. Then it was classical music, which I sang opera, I trained opera, play in orchestras, I still play now. And then from that, I always dreamed of doing what I do today, and that's all kinds of music. So I got into salsa dancing, which led me to salsa music, learning how to play that. Not actually play, but more dance, but then writing some songs that have that flavor to it. And I just love music so much, even a little country flavor to songs and blues. Which is how I met Lady A, is through just singing blues. And I've just fallen in love with that as well, because of the realness that to me is so much like gospel that to me it's so interchangeable. So all of that. And then coming here to Seattle, it just opened up a different door that I hadn't expected. But sometimes when God calls, you do need to open up that door. And that's what happened. So the videography stuff kind of fell into my lap. And I don't want to say fell into it, I'll just say I just kind of blossomed from there, and had some really cool and great opportunities. And the latest, biggest to me is probably the Truth is Loud video. It's pretty special for me. And I hope to do, obviously, you know, more and more. But then on the other hand, I'm like, but then am I putting my CD out? I've been putting off a CD. Did I do another single? So I'm kind of playing with that. Should I do gospel? Should I do, you know, these new songs I've written? So, and one special thing for me being here was that when we first moved here, I didn't have any students. I wasn't teaching. I wasn't, you know, had to kind of restart everything musically. I ended up writing a song every single day in 2016, I believe, one song every single, didn't miss a day. And those had to be some of my best writing. And so when I perform them live for people here in Seattle, they actually enjoy those songs, my originals, so much. And it made me feel special, because I knew that those songs would, you know, pay off. And then till today, you know, Lady A taking some of my songs has been just a major blessing for me as well.
Because you're an amazing songwriter. Remember when I first met you, I said, and we started collaborating on some things, I said, girl, you need to go to Nashville. You can write for anybody. And I want to remind people, once again, we are here to raise money for Egan's Ballard Jam House. We have Heather Jones, Susan Weghorst, and Ted Stickney here with us today. They're at Egan's. They're hanging in there with us. We've got some special guests in the background, but right now, Roz is going to sing a birthday song just for me, because I like her songwriting.
You know what? I'm going to play a little bit of this. If it doesn't work, I'm going to probably just do it a cappella, or have my husband Nathan play it for me.
All right.
Let's start off.
Voice are coming.
We're going to still have him play regardless, but he's just going like this. So, John, we got something.
Like a bobblehead.
I'm going to see if this works. If not, I'll turn it off.
No, it's not working.
Not working? I'm feeling sentimental about when we met for the first time. Lady A song, oh, to you I'm dedicated, 'cause you're the only one who reads my mind. Hey. Oh, catch me on the low. Yeah, you got it. And you already know that don't nobody love me like you do. And nobody love like you do. Hey, my lips are sealed so I can hear. Tell me things take it, hurry up now. Get it out, baby, speak to me. Oh, catch me on the low. Hey, hey, you got it, and you already know that don't nobody love me like you do. Hey, hey, nobody love like you do. Hey, 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 yeah, I don't believe that this right here is that real love. Oh, that gospel love. Stomp your feet and clap your hands. Some of you may not ever understand. Just breathe on in. Let me testify. I'm gonna love until I die. The same thing, and I'm wrapping up now. I said my piece away and I know how. I'm glad you stayed there just to listen to every word that I let out. Oh, catch me on the low. Hey, you got it, and you already know. Hey, you got it, you catch me on the low. Hey, you got it, and you already know. Don't nobody love like you do. Hey, nobody love like you do. Hey, nobody, hey, you can try real hard. Can't nobody love like you do. They can try real hard. Nobody, nobody love me like you do. Ain't nobody love me like you do. Ain't nobody love me like you.
Yeah.
Yay! Hey, I love it.
That's one of Lady A's songs.
Yes.
Yeah, buddy. I
Yes.
love that.
That was
That's one of
wonderful.
the songs. Am I muted? That's one of the songs that Roz so graciously allowed me to put on my CD. And I love that song. I call it On the Low, but she calls it Love Me.
Like that.
But
I like that title.
it's a great, great song. Yeah.
Catch me on
So
the low.
check this out. Yeah, Catch Me on the Low.
Catch Me on the Low,
So let's talk to Heather a little bit before we bring our next special guest in. Heather, how you doing, sweetie? Oh wait, we need to unmute you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. How you doing, Heather?
Oh, we're doing good. You know?
Good.
Yeah. How are you?
I am good. You know, I'm busy, but I'm good. You know, I want to talk a little bit. How long have you been working at Egan's?
I started when they first opened, pretty much. They opened in July of 2006, and I started working there in September of 2006.
Yeah.
So 15 years.
Let me tell y'all, Heather is the hardest working woman.
Sometimes.
You know, she does. And I always admire how you get to everybody. It can be packed. I mean, 48 people, you may not think that's a lot of people, but you pack them in there. And he is making sure everybody has a drink, everybody is fed. And I want you to know how much I truly appreciate you.
Thank you. Yeah. I appreciate you guys.
Hey.
You're my favorites.
So check it out. Just for you, Heather, we've got some great guests here with us today. And one of them comes all the way from Oakland, California. He is my very good friend, my sister from Oakland. She is Terry Odabi.
Hello.
Hello.
Happy birthday.
It's Ross's birthday too.
Oh, happy birthday to you.
Yeah, we share the same birthday.
Oh, lucky.
So
Hi,
Terry, I
Terry.
met years ago at the I think it was the IBC. Didn't we meet? I mean, our paths crossed, really connect.
I connected with you. You may not have connected with me, but I
you know, we didn't really connect until later. I was like, who is that girl? That girl over there, she just sang. She was on stage, and I remember you were singing with Wee Willie Walker. And I thought, look at that queen, her presence and what she had on. Because Raj, you know we like clothes. She had on this, I'll never forget this drape that her arms just made her look like, I was waiting for her to be Patti LaBelle and just roll across the stage.
You're
But
so
Terry,
kind.
we're so glad you're here to help us raise money for Egan's Ballard Jam House. I just called her up today and she said, sure, I'm there. And I appreciate you so much, sis.
Yeah, thank you.
Aw,
That's a friend. You call him at the last minute.
I can't think of anything I'd say no to you for, Anita.
You know what, Terry? You just came out with a new single.
It's not out yet.
I know. I heard the snippet, and I was, girl, just when I was getting into it, it went off. I was hot.
Good.
So tell us a little bit about your new single.
Well, this is a song that I actually wrote maybe 3 years ago, a year into the 45's reign.
Yeah.
And I felt so distraught and negative about the state of affairs in this country. And I wanted to write a song that was maybe a little hopeful about, our plight. And it was called Love Trumps Hate. And just to remind people, that, love conquers all. Love is a solution to just about, any situation. If everybody just stopped, appreciated each other and loved each other, everything would be solved. All problems would be solved right there.
Right there. Sis, thank you so much for joining us tonight. You gonna sing a little bit for us, for Suzanne, for Heather, and Ted?
Hi, y'all. How you doing? I see you got your mask on. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
You're smiling underneath.
Yeah.
So
Well,
Terry's
let's see.
gonna sing something for us tonight, and thank
So-
you, sis.
So, y'all don't know Anita like I know her, right? It's her birthday, but she told me some secrets in life. She's had men coming at her here and there. She said, Terry, you just don't understand. The old men be hitting on me. And the young man, the old man be flirting with her and the young men be hitting on her. And I'm like, well, if I look like you, I'd probably have the same problem. But, when you have a man, it can cause some situations. So I wrote this song for Anita. Well, not really, but it's one of her favorite songs. So I thought I would do it.
Favorite song, yay!
So here we go. Baby, I try to be true. Best believe I really love you. Every time I'm going through this world alone, I'm thinking about you. But there's some things I can't control. I just want you to know I can't keep the old men from flirting with me. I can't keep the young men from hitting on me. I can't keep the old men from flirting with me. I can't keep the young men from hitting on me. But I try. But who cares? 'Cause baby, I'm all yours. Well-dressed man said, baby, you're fine. Wanna take you home and make you mine. He had lots of money. He was hella fine, yeah. He didn't faze me. I hear it all the time. It's you I need. And I'm hoping to make you see I can't keep the old men from flirting with me. I can't keep the young men from hitting on me. I can't keep the old men from flirting with me. I can't keep the young men from hitting on me. But I tried. But who cares? 'Cause baby, I'm all yours. Yeah, yeah. Party time, y'all. Y'all raise your hand. Come on now. Woo!
Oh my goodness. Do not.
So, you know what? I got men coming at me every way, right? But I'm not like, you know, I try to tell my man, you gotta trust me. Cause you know, big girls, we got it going on like that, right? Yeah, I'm a size 16. I fill it all out. See, men, they like a variety of women. If I tell you men to go into a car lot and pick out a car, some of y'all gonna go in there and pick out the biggest, the finest, the most beautiful luxury car that you could find, right? But then some of y'all, you gonna go jump inside of that itty bitty cutie patootie car. You know, the kind where you can work the stick. So there's somebody for everybody. Am I right? Yeah? I know Lady A. She got it going on like that. But Terry O'Dobby do too. Y'all having fun yet? Let me tell you. This young man, he stared a while. He has sexy eyes, I couldn't help but smile. Oh, I can't keep the old men from flirting with me. I can't keep the young men from hitting on me. I can't keep the old men from flirting with me. I can't keep the young men from hitting on me. But I tried. But who cares? 'Cause baby, I'm all yours. Let me tell you one more thing. See my body, it was built for love. Just a gift sent from above, yeah. It don't mean I wanna share. Got what I like, and baby, you're right here. Just be secure that you're my man. But it's still one thing you gotta understand. I can't keep, no, I can't keep, oh no, no, I can't keep, no, I can't keep. But I tried, but who cares? 'Cause baby, I'm all yours.
Yes,
There you go.
yes. Thank you, sis.
I kept it clean because I know there may be some church people on
Oh
here.
Lord, look. Woo.
John put his glasses on for that one. He was like,
Jesus. Terry, listen, thank you so much. I'm sorry, earlier when you first came on, I was fanning out. I couldn't get my words together. When you came on, listen, I'm a fan. I just appreciate you and for you being the artist you are. I just appreciate it. I love your songs. I think I first got introduced to you by our mutual friend, Terry Wilson. Terry Wilson introduced me to your music first. And then when Lady A was doing her gumbo and gospel shows and black and blues, she was out of town and I got a chance to guest those. And I pulled both your CDs out that I had and I said, these are going on.
Thank you
So
much.
I'm a fan. Listen, and that song right there, I got a question for you. how did you write that? What's I mean, the inspiration I get, but you know what? I hear a lot of melodies in your singing, you know, a lot of melodies. So what's your inspiration when you like that song, or even when you do your own writing? Where you get your inspiration from as far as the hooks and the verses?
Well, the hooks just kind of come to me first. But let me tell you, I was at the grocery store one time, and I'm walking this way, and I see an old brother. He looked like he probably was 90 years old on a walker, and he was walking past me. And he stopped when he got to me. He said, "You sure are fine." And I said, "Thank you." And he walked a few more steps and he turned around. He said, "Oh, no. I mean it. You fine." And I was like, damn. I felt a little flush after that. So, you know, the old men, they flirt with you. And then another time I was sitting in my car and I was getting ready to go into a venue and there was a police car behind me. But this brother, young guy, I have a 35-year-old. He was like not much older or younger than my daughter. He came and knocked on the door on my window. And I was just looking, because the police were behind me, I felt, okay, it's safe to roll the window down. And he said, "Can I get that number?" I was like, "What?" He said, "Can I get that number?" I was like, is that how young people do it? You know, they hit on you. It's just like, I was like, no, and rolled the window up. So, you know, it just came to me like that. That was the influence for that. I was feeling myself at the time. So, you know, that's where the song came from, and the stories, you know, behind the song. The young man flirting with you, the old man hit, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a great song. And you know what? It's got a nice groove. And I don't know who was in the band playing, but the groove is solid. The band is tight.
Thank
I don't
you.
know. Listen, your band is tight. And also, Lady A asked, you know, mentioned the single. Listen, I saw the single that I heard it on YouTube, on Facebook. And I clicked on it. And first of all, the graphic of that, you know, that you had there, I was like, man, that's powerful, right? But then the song, when I clicked on it, I was like, oh, wait a minute. I can get up and dance to this. It's amazing. It's really amazing. Really amazing.
You know, it took my spirit was kind of, you know, when this whole pandemic hit, and I had to kind of force myself to really think about creating music, because, you know, I was just, it's something else to see your whole life just change in front of you. All these shows just evaporated and gone, and, you know, what am I going to do, right? So finally, when I did decide, I wrote that song actually about, like I said, 3 years ago, but never put it to music. And I contacted my keyboard player, and he got so excited about it. The whole song, from laying the tracks down to getting the vocals on there, and my bass player Kurt Crumpler mixed it, and then he sent it off and had it mastered, and within 2 weeks the whole song was done, you know. And I have a lot of time on my hands, so I actually said I wanted to learn iMovie, and what else, GarageBand. But
that's my next thing too.
yeah, so I actually, you know, when you don't know how much money is going to come in from one time to another, I said, I want a video, but I don't want to spend a lot of money, you know, getting in. So I'll do it myself. So I actually made a video that I just finished it last night. And next Saturday, I'm going to have a show on Can't Stop the Blues, streams on Facebook.
Okay.
And Lady A, you may want, artists are featured on this Can't Stop the Blues. And It'll be 9 o'clock
Yeah.
on July 25th.
Okay.
And where the music won't be on iTunes and Spotify as of yet, I will be featuring the video that I did.
That's
All right,
wonderful.
so I want to
Yeah.
make sure that we get this right. So this is on Can't Stop the Blues on July 25th at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, correct?
Pacific Standard Time, yes. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Terry O'Davi. We really want to thank you for coming and helping us
Yes.
raise funds for Egan's
Yes.
Ballard.
Oh, well,
Thank you
happy
so much.
birthday to both of you ladies. I hope you're having a great time, and thank you for your hospitality, and thank you for inviting me, Lady A. I appreciate you. I love you.
I love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was Terry O'Davi from Oakland, California, y'all. She is all that and a bag of chips. Did you like that, Roz?
I love those earrings. I used to have some earrings like that. She's making me want to.
Yeah, she got some filthy earrings, and
Yeah.
I love her hair.
Oh,
When I first met her, she had this big cornrow just on the top of her head. It was beautiful, and then she just cut all her hair off and just crown and glory. Just the earrings, just love it. So Ted, how are you doing? I know Ted didn't think I was going to get to him.
Just okay. I'm fine. Older, had a birthday since we shut down 4 months ago, but hey,
Oh, happy birthday!
that was a long time ago. So
It doesn't matter. You're still here. Birthdays are important.
I officially get the senior rate at the barbershop now.
That's a great thing. Hey, when
Like I need the barbershop.
when I got my AARP card, I was happy. Don't hate, young people. So, Ted, how long have you been at Egan's?
See, I came on about 6 months after we opened. I think it was February 2007. Back then we had a manager. I was just kind of figuring stuff out because I'd not ever worked retail. I was like IT for 25 years. And then, so we had a manager and I took over. He left, I think, in 2009 summer. So I kind of had to take over that stuff. So that's when I really started having to learn stuff. Oh, so that's how you pay people. Okay.
Well, let me tell you, if you ever come to Egan's Ballard Jam House, Ted is the first person that you see. He is at the door. He is absolutely amazing. He is taking reservations. I'm telling you, because sometimes we just pack the place out and Ted always makes room for people. I appreciate you so much, John and I, we and Roz, we appreciate y'all. We know it's not easy sometimes. And then there's sometimes we're only playing to like 5 people and we have just as much fun. Been a while, but we have just as much fun.
Well, we miss you. I hope we can get back to it soon.
We will. Stay strong and believe that we're going to help you as much as possible. So y'all remember, now is the time to donate to Egan's Ballard Jam House. We want to help small businesses stay open as much as possible. Whatever you have to donate, $5, $10, whatever you have is appreciated.
Right. And Lady A, I just want to add, so while Roz was singing that great song, listen, I went on the Egan's website and I made my donation, right? So making the donation is easy, and I plan on keeping donations coming as often as I can. But listen, you all, this is a real great cause. And listen, we need to be better about supporting our own, supporting local businesses, supporting one another. Egan's on their sign on the website, it says, we're in this together, right? Because listen, if God forbid, but if something happened to them, where are we going to turn for music like this, for food like this, right? For an intimate place that we can go in. Even now on the Zoom call, we're able to sit and chat with them, but we don't want any of us to fall during this time. So we want to be supportive, and we're just here to celebrate these 2 queens as well, Lady A and Roz.
Happy birthday, guys!
Right? And so I know many of you. Listen, it's a wonderful time. Great. Even we're in the times we're in, we still taking time out to celebrate one another. And think about this, when everything was open, we spent less time doing major things, right? We invested more time doing minor things like always being on our phones. But now I think I've had more Zoom calls face to face with people than, right?
I'm like the Zoom queen now. Roz and I, between Roz, what'd you say, Roz?
I took a class and everything.
Yeah, I took a class and everything, you know. We're running The Truth is Loud. Roz, John, and I get on Zoom and get to talking, and Roz gets popcorn, but we're not going to talk about that right now. We have another amazing artist from the East Coast that has joined us for Suzanne, for Ted, and for Heather, for Roz, for John. And she's an amazing, amazing artist. She is a Blues Music Award winner. My friend, my little sister, you know, I like to adopt people. I'll adopt people in a heartbeat. And they're on East Coast time. So I want to introduce to you Miss Anika Chambers and Paul Delorius. You gotta, hey, flip your. Yeah.
Wait, I got you. Hold on. This all good.
There you go. I don't think she's not unmuted. But Anika is joining us tonight. Anika and Paul Delorius. They just recently got married. They are still honeymooning in the honeymoon phase. And they the honeymoon phase. Do that again.
Yeah.
Yes.
And her amazing husband, Paul Delorius. If I say your name wrong, you know I'm not French. Correct me.
Delorier.
Delorier. I like that. Even better, Paul. No. Paul and Anika are right now living in Florida, my old stomping grounds. They're living in Florida. I want to let you know that Anika is an amazing artist. She's a young sister that's out here doing it to death. And I love her like a little sister. Anika and Paul, this is Roz Royster McCommon. She's a songwriter, a vocalist, a videographer. She and I write songs together. She's an amazing person, and today is her birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
So, yeah. And I want to introduce you to the Egan's Ballard Jam House owner, Suzanne Weghorst, Ted, who is the manager there, and Heather.
Hey, y'all.
Egan's is a 48-room place that I play. I do my back porch blues show.
Nice.
It's an intimate club, and I love playing there. And I want to thank you so much for coming on. John Oliver is my Seattle producer, and he's going to be a fast fan of y'all. So we are going to turn it over to Mr. and Mrs. Delorier.
Say happy birthday to you, and thank you for the call and inviting us. It's the best we can do in short notice. Yeah. So, but yeah,
that's what I'm gonna say. That's a friend. I mean, I literally called her like maybe 25 minutes before I could get dressed. And then I called her and she didn't answer, so I texted her and I said, would you mind coming and, we're trying to raise some money. And I didn't know if I'd hear back from her or not. I mean, it's last minute, it's late there on the East Coast.
Yeah.
She immediately texted back and said, yeah, what time? And then she called. That's a friend. I love both of you. Thank you so much.
We love you too. We love you too.
I want you to do whatever you want to do. Tell it. Oh, wait. Before you do that, tell me about the t-shirts.
Yeah, with the COVID stuff going on, us being on the gigs and stuff, I told him, I said, I've always wanted to start a t-shirt company. And he said, okay, fine. He pretty much told me that anytime I say I want to do something.
There are limits, but yeah, most of the time.
We started putting the shirts out, and I was like, babe, we're getting orders. And he's like, okay, well, keep going. Just got this, and it says use your voice, speak up, speak out. We also have some that say use your privilege, speak up, speak out. So we have a website, rememberthesmile.myshopify.com, and I have a lot of my designs on there.
Say that again.
So
Tell me that again. Remember the smile.
.myshopify.com. Yeah, so.
Myshopify.com.
We're kind of reading ourselves during this COVID period, you know, and spreading a good message at the same time. I think is what it is. So.
Yeah, we got to. We reinventing ourselves and playing a little music when we can.
That's right. And you can tell they're newlyweds. Yeah. You can tell they're newlyweds, right?
Yeah. We'll be together a year next month, August 20th.
Oh, congratulations.
So. Thank you.
Yes.
Well, I want you to know that Egan's Ballard Jam House is a small little venue, like I said, in Seattle. I hope when this is all over that y'all will come to Seattle and you'll be there sometime. But in the meantime, folks, remember, go and donate to Egan's Ballard Jam House while you listen to Mr. and Mrs. Delorier.
Here we go. We're going to do a little Fleetwood Mac.
Well, it was a song originally written by Little Willie John and covered by the original Fleetwood Mac of Peter Green.
Yeah.
It's called Need Your Love So Bad.
Go figure. We're going to do a love song.
Need someone's hands, lead me through the night. I need someone's arm to hold and squeeze me tight. 'Cause when the night begins, I'm at an end. 'Cause I need your love so bad.
I need some lips to feel next to mine. Need someone to stand up and tell me when I'm lying. And when the nights are low and it's time to go, that's when I need your love so bad, baby. Yeah. So why don't you give it up? Yeah, bring it home to me. You can write it on a piece of paper so it can be read to me. Well, tell me that you love me. Stop driving me mad. Because I need your love so bad. I need someone just to talk to me, and I don't want you to worry, baby. I know we can make everything alright. Listen to my plea, baby. Oh, come and bring it home to me. 'Cause I need love so bad. Yeah, I need your love, baby. I need your love so bad. I need your love so bad.
Yeah.
Love, baby.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. Thank you both so much.
Thank
Roz and Nathan, meet the Deloriers, Anika.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was
I can't
amazing.
hear you.
I said I had to bring him in on this one.
Yeah, y'all was killing that.
Yes, that was amazing.
Thank you so much.
You know, I heard some gospel influences on that song.
Oh, yeah.
Uh, I'm a preacher and I grew up in the Baptist church. I'm a pastor now, but listen, when you were singing, I heard some Baptist hooping in the voice. Yeah, right. I heard it. I heard it. I heard it.
I'm from right in the church, right in the church, straight up. Yeah.
Paul, thank you so much for
Yes,
being
thank
here.
you. Thank you.
You know I have my hashtag privilege t-shirt. Use your privilege t-shirt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on remember to smile my shopify.com, and we'll make sure to put that on. In the meantime, folks, don't forget, this is a benefit for Egan's Ballard Jam House. We have so much more great music for you. Bye-bye, Paul and Anika. I love you.
Thank you.
Bye.
So, Miss Roz, it's your birthday, girl.
It is, and I think I want John to sing because of that.
Okay.
Ooh, I don't know if I could go behind that.
Well,
That was amazing.
Popcorn at.
I know. Where's your popcorn?
Listen, that was amazing. I mean, it was amazing. I mean, amazing form of blues, right?
Yeah. Her husband played in a different band, and I met Anika. I knew about Anika a few years ago when she was first coming up. And then I met her again during the International Blues Challenge at the Women in Blues event that there was. And so she's a rising star in the blues genre. I'm telling you, they've had her, like open for the Blues Music Awards and stuff. And then she and Paul somehow met because he lives in Canada and she lives in the States. She lives in Texas. And they somehow met. I think they met at the Big Blues Bender, which is in Las Vegas, because that's where I saw them together. And then they got married. So they've been, they're still honeymooning. Kind of like you and Nathan, Roz.
Yeah.
Y'all are still honeymooning. I love it. I want to talk to you. What? Go ahead.
Where'd John go?
He's trying to play games.
I think he wants to sing.
So let's talk a little bit about The Truth is Loud. Tell me that story again about what you and Nathan were doing, and then we'll get to how I ended up writing that song.
No, between he and I, he allows me, I say some crazy stuff, believe it or not. Just whatever comes out, it comes out. He has to deal with it. So all I know is I don't remember what he said. And all I was like is the truth is loud. That's all I remember. Literally, and so that's like, I wish I could remember what was said. But again, we laughed so hard, like I said, at that statement alone. And I was just like, there's got to be something with this phrase, because the words speak for itself, about the truth is loud, and you can use that and put that to whatever and wherever you want and use it, because it is what it is. It's just so powerful. So that's what happened. And like I said, that day couldn't have worn it on a better day when you came by.
When I came by, that's right. I came by your house and saw Roz in this shirt and it said the truth is loud. I was like, girl, what? That's a song. You know, but we'll get to that a little bit later. Nathan, how are you doing?
I'm good. Happy birthday.
Nathan is so chilled. I wish he had a single brother.
What would you do with this single brother, Lady A?
The truth is loud. The truth is loud. Don't mess with me.
Lady A,
Yes.
what does this remind you of?
Right now I'm hungry. It reminds me of a chocolate ice cream.
No, stop. No. Listen, Roz, when you think about this, when you see a mic like this, you have to sing, there's two things you could do. You could either be a one in a million, right? You could either sing that song or you could go, you're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Two things with this mic. But Speaking about music, listen, at Egan's, one thing we love to do is Lady A, I always loved your back porch because it's always unrehearsed. But when you have the mic, some people you can tell that they're used to singing in mics. So when you put the mic up on them, they're like, you say, so what would you like to say, dear? And you kind of pass the mic to them and they're like, oh. You know, and so when they're speaking away, you know, and you see Ted like run from the kitchen to the sound stage, and he's because Ted is thinking something's wrong with the mic, but Ted is not. They're just, you know, so mic use is so important, right? But the truth is loud. When I first heard what you all did with it, and Lady A, you told me the story on it, and it's good to hear that Nathan is the one who originated it, and then that turned into a T-shirt, and then Lady A, you saw the T-shirt, but how, when you all wrote it, I mean, Lady A, did you write the lyrics to music, or did you just see that T-shirt that was inspired by what Nathan said and just go home and write? I mean, what was the writing process behind this single that you all did? What did you hear? Did you hear the music first?
I saw the T-shirt.
Okay, you saw the T-shirt, and then what happened?
We were in a writing session.
Okay.
And then Roz was like, well, do you like this? And she was putting, like, what I love about the song the most is the violins.
Yes.
Violins they give me life. I'm telling you, violins give me life. And she was playing around with it, so it was some different stuff, but I just started writing. It just came. It was like it just flowed. And I was like, so Roz, yeah, the truth is loud. Homeless are everywhere, and because I get excited about certain songs. Change the World was a song I was excited about. Honey Hush is a song I was excited about that I can write like in 5 minutes. Okay. And I think maybe we wrote 2 or 3 verses, and then went back home, and then it was like, well, see, and Ross tricks me like you do. She'll record when you're not supposed to be recording, and actually, when she recorded, I was like, "Yes, I like that." But I like to be perfect.
Okay.
For the record, Nathan caused me to say that. He made me say the truth is loud, so I actually said it. Just for clarification.
That's what we said. It's all Nathan's fault.
Right. So Nathan,
crazy.
Nathan, we need you in this discussion, man. So you're the originator of The Truth is Loud. Yeah. So, but listen, right. But a lot of people don't know this, but Roz and Nathan, you all are just beautiful people. Listen, even if you weren't musicians, you're just beautiful people, right? But what kind of process do you all like? So say The Truth is Loud, the single, do you all work together on like, say this particular song, how do you guys influence one another? I mean, because Nathan said The Truth is Loud, and then Roz had the T-shirt, but how do you all work together as a power couple in your writings? Because I know Nathan plays not only the bass, but the guitar, he plays the piano, probably the drums, I'm pretty sure. But how do you all work together as a couple to write songs and come up with ideas and bounce ideas off of one another?
Us two or Anita?
You two.
Us? It's pretty spontaneous. We hear each other say something, or we have an instrumental pattern with a hook, and we just know. We hear it, we say, write that down, or we record it real quick and try to capture it. And the next morning I wake up and I find out she stayed up all night and finished a song out of the little clip that we had the night before.
Right. Now, do you all do blues songs or anything like that? Blues or any types of song, all types of music?
A big variety. I'd say Southern United States, Caribbean, and Brazil.
Really? Have you guys done that as a duo act in certain places around the country? And
we have.
The reason why I'm asking is because I don't think people are aware of just what you all can do as a couple, as a duo couple. They've seen you play the bass, Nathan and Roz, you've played the piano, but maybe people aren't aware of like the acoustic sound you all have. Like a place at Egan's, man, you guys would probably, right? I mean, listen, I know I'm putting you on the spot, but can you two do like just a snippet of a song just to show like the folks watching now and even listen, the folks at Egan's, yes, that you know, listen. We just show us something that the two of you can do, and it's something that we want to put into the shows when Egan's opens up on a few some of the music, acoustic stuff, so that the world can hear it, even if it's just a snippet.
I'd rather do, I want to do one of my originals, like the I Fall in Between.
Or I can pull my 1 in a million mic out.
Oh, as a matter of fact,
hey, speaking of, I have a question. While you all are getting ready, for Heather and Ted, do either one of you perform music at all? Are you musicians or are you just lovers of music?
I'm a lover of music. I've played instruments. I don't right now, but Ted is a really great guitar player.
Ted, you've been holding back on us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just kind of do fingerstyle acoustic stuff.
So you know the next time we come back for Back Porch Blues, you're going to be on the back porch, right?
That's right.
We're going to do the switch. I'm going to go take care of the front desk, and you're going to play guitar.
Right. I mean, Lady A, did you hear how Ted said that? I just do a little finger stuff. Listen, normally when somebody says that, they're probably like a master teacher.
Yeah. And I love acoustic guitar. I do. A lot of The Truth is Loud, the song The Truth is Loud, is acoustic guitar and violin. It's an amazing, amazing song. We're going to do it later on, but right now, John,
yes,
do the honors.
Yes. So ladies and gentlemen, we want you all to get ready. This is like a debut here for all of us on Lady A's birthday, on Roz's birthday, and with our friends at Egan's Ballard Jam House. We want you all to continue to donate. But right now, listen, we're going to feature the sounds, the beautiful velvet lush sounds of Roz and Nathan right here.
Yay!
Never would I imagine someone as smart as you could turn a good thing into something that ain't even true, not even true, not even true, not even true. Consider other people before you speak my name. You can't turn back the words you put out in the universe, so be my friend. Be kind again, just be a friend. I wanna care about you, but somehow I fall in between. I should care more about you, but somehow I fall in between. Stay there and I'll stay here until I start to trust you. I gave my heart in tears. You took advantage of it, not again. Never again, no, not again. Hold on and let me finish. Got so much more to say, but I ain't got no time to mess around with you today. Not again, never again, no, not again. I wanna care about you, but somehow I fall in between. Yeah, I should care more about you, but somehow I fall in between. No roses, no money, nothing can bring us together. I'm leaving, I'm calling for someone to help. Oh, please, I wanna care, but somehow I fall in between. Oh, hey, I should care more about you, but somehow I fall in between. I wanna care about you, but somehow I fall in between. Oh, hey, I should care more about you, but somehow I fall in between.
Yeah.
Wow. Wait a minute.
Roz.
Roz. Listen, I know earlier that you had mentioned that you have, opera in your background, but listen, your range is just ridiculous. You're singing so more, and it's like you got even more you can go. I love how you blend like your opera background and your gospel background. You can blend it into any genre. And listen, what is that you're playing?
I'll have him lift it up.
Oh my goodness. You
I
guys,
need one of those.
listen, you guys, we got to find a way to get you all on the stage doing this because people need to hear this. I mean, and Nathan,
Egan's open.
what's that? Yeah. Listen, because you guys play multiple instruments, and as a duo, that's mood music. You know what? I'd love to hear that next time we come to Egan's, and I'm gonna have some of the gumbo and those mini BLTs and my triple shot of espresso. And listen, you guys play some tunes like that, man, and oh gosh. And I'll pull out my my
He's doing way too much.
That is amazing. So is that an original song?
It is. So I need to talk to you here soon, Mr. Producer.
Where's he at? Where? Oh.
The one that won't sing for me and Lady A's birthday.
That's right. He thought we forgot, Roz. He thought we forgot. So listen, that song was amazing. I can't wait for you to put that on your CD so that Mr. Producer over there can do what he's supposed to do. But right now, we want to remind folks, please donate to Egan's Ballard Jam House.
Yes.
We want to keep the doors open. We want to help Heather and Ted and Suzanne be able to sustain. And, we just want to do the right thing.
That's right.
We want to help our neighbors. Remember when we used to, borrow a cup of sugar, give somebody a cup of coffee? That's what we're doing right here. We're going to donate to Egan's Ballard Jam House, y'all, right here.
Right.
Tonight.
Lady A, I wonder if they know where to go. I mean, because what I did to find it, I just did a Google search for Egan's Ballard Jam House, and then I click on, it says Ballard Jam House. You click on that link, and then let's see where we can go. Oh, they have a GoFundMe donation here right on the main page. So that's where I went. They have a big button that says here.
But
just
we're
click
gonna
on
put
it
right here where
right.
you can get to it. But in case you need to Google it, go to Egan's Ballard Jam House. But we're gonna post this to Facebook. You should be able to find it. Roz, Nathan, John, and I have played at Egan's Ballard Jam House. My Back Porch Blues show has been there, and I always am appreciative of how we're treated. If you're an artist, you know what? You don't need 5,000 people to play to. Come on to Egan's. Get your intimate audience on and get you a bowl of gumbo and some cornbread. I'm telling y'all.
Wait, they got cornbread too?
Yes, with the gumbo. Where you been?
Cornbread and the gumbo.
And I'm the gumbo queen. I can make some gumbo. So, oh Lord, here we go. I'm the gumbo queen, but I don't eat everybody's gumbo. I know, can we order some? So Egan,
call on my phone, right? What's the number?
What you mean Ted's not there? Hold on.
Hey, I have a question. So Ted, Heather, and Suzanne, are you all serving food? Is there carry out that people can have during this time or not, or no?
We had planned on doing that for a while, but we're not doing that. The problem is that, we're not a gourmet or a specialized, we're not Thai or Indian or Mexican that everybody wants to eat.
Okay.
So we just didn't think that we'd have enough of a flow through to make it worth it. But we may end up having to do that. It might mean that we have to make a big batch of gumbo every day, but.
Right. Well, let us know. Right. Let us know. Let Lady A, let Roz, let myself know, and we can do it. We can do as many of these as we need to help out. right, to do our part.
Thank you so much.
We'll
Yeah.
invite our friends to come in. I'm so sorry Haley couldn't make it tonight because she's an amazing artist, but maybe we can get her on next time. We know some people across the country that will come and help support. I called my friends at the last minute.
Yeah.
So,
It's been wonderful.
Time. Well, we have one more surprise guest, but John thinks he has gotten away, Roz. Nathan, come on, talk to your brother.
I think you're so right. I think it's time for this. Where yours?
John, it's time for you to sing.
Look, Nathan got everybody got glasses.
Everybody got glasses.
Well, you know, the song I want to share is actually, it's going to go into one of my favorite songs, Lady A, that you have sang, and it's Blues in the Key of Me. But I just want to talk with you and share with the world our writing process. Because people have asked me, I mean, when people find out you produce songs for Lady A, she's a blues singer. And I go, I know. Well, listen, I mean, I used to just be, I guess, like a surface fan of the blues, you know, surface fan. I mean, I knew some artists, but I was a surface fan. But my sister, Lady A, Anita, loves the blues. So I dived into blues artists that she loves, like Denise LaSalle. And, you know, I started studying the artists that she loved and then tried to combine that with the music that both of us love mutually, like Motown. I'll give you an example, like Motown. So we started off, you know, Lady A and the Baby Blues Funk Band at the Paragon. We did a lot of like Motown and funk, but one of the songs I loved was I heard it through the grapevine, right? And so I love Marvin Gaye just in general, right? So one of the songs though I loved is You Are My Pride and Joy.
Oh yeah.
And a love like mine, baby, baby, it's something nobody could ever destroy. You got kisses sweeter than honey. You know, so that kind of feel, but the mood of it was, listen, in blues, there's always like a shuffle. You know, you hear put, right? That's the kind of a blues shuffle, put, right? And so what I did is I took like this Motown blues shuffle and I put that behind, you know, put. You heard the story? All the jive. People saying blues is dead is nothing but a lie, right? And so I showed that to Lady A and I said, sing this in your voice, right? And so that's how Blues in the Key came about, because it's her influences from her blues mixed with my influence, like the Marvin Gaye and the Motown sound. And then, you know, we put a little bit of hip hop edge to it, mixed in a little bit of neo soul, and then Lady A comes in and just puts her powerful vocals over it, and that's the sound we get, right? Another song that we did is one of the interviewers brought it up, Don't Let Your Blues Become a Crime.
Oh yeah.
Right? Because especially during this time, because you know, we think of all the hurts that are happening in the country and all the hurts that have been happening. Well, just because you're hurt does not give you authorization to react in a seriously negative way, right? Like not just destroying property, but lashing out at people when they do you wrong, right? Because you all heard the saying, only love can conquer hate, right? So Lady A and I were talking, and she was, you know, sis, you remember the conversation we were having about Michael Brown and
yeah, when Mike Brown died, I was pretty angry. I was really angry, and it came down to, brother said, don't let your blues become a crime, because in your anger and being upset about the murders that happen throughout our country, being televised on TV, you know, Eric Garner and Sandra Bland and all these, we tend to react, you know, and sometimes those reactions aren't what they should be. And
right.
I was just so angry all the time. It seemed like I was angry. And that, I think that's where you came, because we were having those conversations. I was like, I'm just so mad. I'm just so tired of it all. And
Right.
From that came Don't Let Your Blues Become a Crime.
Right. And you know, that song,
anything.
Right, right. And so I guess my style of songwriting, a lot of times I don't write necessarily, like I don't necessarily write songs exclusively, you know, maybe usually somebody that may have passed away, but some other artist. That particular one I wrote for this guy named Geeter Davis. Geeter Davis. So if you guys like Bobby Blue Bland, right? You know, his voice has kind of got that little bit of kind of sandpaper, it's kind of scratchy. Well, Geeter Davis, his voice is like Bobby Blue Bland times 3,000. You know, he's got this, you know, I've been running around. You know, it's that, you know, cheating and lying. You know what? It sounds like he smoked like 3,000 of these and recorded. I've been drinking, you know, and so I wrote that with his voice in mind, but for Lady A, because the hook goes, you know, so it evolved. It went from Geeter Davis to Lady A. So, you know, I thought of Geeter Davis singing the hook, don't let your blues become a crime, you know, and that went into Lady A's, don't let your blues become a crime. And then our brother Dexter Allen just produced the mess out of it with his guitar playing, and Joey was on the drums and the piano. And that's how we come up with those kinds of things. But songwriting is so important. And what I love about it is that, you know, Lady A, Roz, Nathan, we've done music over this COVID period, and we're networking with one another, but we're bearing our souls. And so, listen, I just want to sing just a little verse of happy birthday to both of you. And to Ted, Heather, and Suzanne, I want to thank you all for having us and letting us support you all. And I'm going to do it with my Price is Right mic. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Lady A and Roz. Happy birthday to the two of you and you and you and you and you. Happy birthday, ladies.
I don't get people to sing happy birthday to me very often. I loved it. Happy birthday, Roz. I love you. You're an amazing young woman. Yes. You are so freaking talented that it just, every time you do something, I'm like, she just did that. You know, you really are. And I love being associated with you. And I am so glad that we are friends. You too, Nathan, but it ain't your birthday. So.
Same here. Same here.
Thank you, everybody. We are so glad you're here. We want to remind you to donate, please, to Egan's Ballard Jam House. Make sure you click on the link and just donate as much as you can. We are all here to help each other. So let's hold hands and share with one another. That's right, me and you. One more special guest. Oh yeah, exactly. Hands across Zoom. We have one more special guest that we're going to bring out, and then we're going to sing some more. And then we're going to end the night. We hope you have enjoyed it. You know, we had Terry O'Dobby from Oakland, California on, Shakura Saeda from Canada, my friends Anika Chambers and her husband Paul Delorier, along with Roz and Nathan. I love it. And John Oliver. Yeah. So right now, I'd like to bring in, and I don't know, maybe we'll see if she's still there.
She's still there.
Is she still there? Uh-huh. She is there, but I think she's working. There she is, Miss Josephine Howe.
Oh yeah.
And everything in between. She is with us. She's at her job, and she still came in to be with us tonight to help raise funds for Egan's Ballard Jam House. Y'all that don't know her, now you know. Uh-oh, she went away. But she'll be back. Just another question before she comes back, because she is working tonight. She's gonna come with us. And so, Suzanne, if there's one thing that you want people to know about Egan's, what would that be?
Oh boy, I don't know. I guess right now is like we're putting everything we can into. Well, we're not even entertaining the notion of not making it through this, and we just love our musicians and our customers and our friends so much, and we miss you guys so much. But we are, we all are learning how to be resilient and how to roll with these punches. So thank you so much for your inspiration and for doing this to help us out. And I do hope that within a few months anyway, we'll be doing this live and we'll get to return the favor in terms of helping you guys out too.
Oh, as much as we can help you, you let us know. We are there for you. We can do Zooms all day long. I told you, I'm the Zoom queen.
And also, let me add this. Now, please, if you all can, don't not only donate, but share so we can get others to donate, right? Because one person may not have $10,000, but we might get 100 people. They got $100. Hey, and every little bit helps out. So thank you all for helping and sharing.
You are such a pro with this job.
That's why I always let them announce the shows. That's why.
I got my prices right, Mike. I got my prices right, Mike.
Prices right. Come on down.
Next contestant on the Price is Right.
Since you have your prices right, Mike, why don't you introduce Josephine?
Oh, well, hang on. Let me change my glasses real quick.
Let me get my glasses on. I want to see clearly.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, listen. I might have to stand up for this introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, I done moved my chair because it's about to go down. I want you all to get ready where you are, get up out of your seat, and I want you all to welcome to the Zoom stage the beautiful, the talented, the wonderful, the most amazing songstress, Josephine Howe.
I want to meet her, John.
How you doing, sis?
I'm doing wonderful.
Thank you so much for being here tonight. I know, you were going to go, had we gone into the venue, you were going to come with us. And we, I appreciate you. You, my sister. I love you. We're going to do it on Zoom. She's like, okay, what time?
What time? We got it.
Yeah, you got it. And we just, Roz and John and Nathan and I appreciate it, along with Susan and Ted and Heather. We appreciate you just being here, sis. And
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, we know that you recovered from COVID.
Yeah.
And we are blessed that you are still here. We are giving God glory for you.
Thank you, Lord.
You are still here,
He gets it all. He gets it all.
Yeah. So we thank you. We're not going to keep you long, but we sure want to hear that beautiful sound.
Okay.
From your mouth.
Well, this is the song. I was really, first off, thank you all for allowing me to be a part of this. It's always a blessing to be able to share music. It breaks up places where words and other things can't do. So this is my song to you. Shattered, but I'm not broken. Wounded, but time will heal. Heavy the load, this cross I bear. Lonely the road I tried, I dare shaken. but still I stand weary. I press my way through. Long are the nights, these tears I cry. Dark are the days, no sun in the sky. Yet still I rise, never to give up, never to give in against all odds. Yet still I rise high above the clouds. At times I feel low, yet still I rise. Sometimes I'm troubled, but not in despair. Struggling, I press my way through. Trials, they come to make me strong, so I must endure. I must fight on, yet still I rise, never to give up, oh, never to give in against all odds. Yet still I rise high above the clouds. At times I feel low, but still I rise above all my problems, above all my eyes can see. Knowing God is able to strengthen me, to strengthen me. And still I rise, never to give up, never to give in against all odds. Yet still I rise high above the clouds. At times I feel low, but still I need to know which way to go. But still times I feel low, but still I rise, still I rise. Woo!
I had to turn my camera off because I was having a moment.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Josie. Thank you.
Hey, you know what number she called? Josie, you called heaven on that one. Hey.
Still we rise. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Just want to encourage you that no matter what you go through, no matter what you face, you're gonna always go above it because you're floating on wings. And they're not your wings. So and just to Egan's, the doors might be partially open right now and things might be a little crazy, but Don't worry about it. This too shall pass.
Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, Josie, so much for joining us. I know you're at work, and me and Roz and Nathan and John, and Suzanne and Heather and Ted, we appreciate you so much.
Oh, I love y'all. I love you.
Love you.
I love you so much.
And it's Roz's birthday. It's Roz's birthday.
Oh my goodness. We ready? You ready?
Uh-oh.
Are we? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, our dear Roz. Happy birthday to you. To you.
We love you, Josephine Howell. Oh, Josephine Howell, right here.
I love
Thank
y'all.
you, Josie. We love you.
I love you too. Now I can get out the closet. I got to put my mask back.
Okay, we know. Thank you, Josie. I'll talk to you.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Once again, we want to remind everybody to please donate to Egan's Ballard Jam House. You know, we did this concert tonight impromptu because of the sudden shutdown that the governor put on venues, because we were going to be in the venue tonight. But right now, we've got to say goodbye. But we want to do a song for you. The song that Roz and I wrote together. The truth is loud. And we hope that this will encourage you, that this will, I'm sorry, John is sending me messages, y'all. I'm not even going front. He's sending messages that he shouldn't be sending because he's trying to be funny. John, why don't you talk for a minute while I get set up? I was a mess. That song kind of messed me up. So why don't you talk?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, behind door number 1, no. No, listen, you all, really, don't forget, please donate to Egan's. If you can, what I plan on doing personally is I'm going to do some reoccurring support for Egan's because we want to ensure that they stay open. So even if you can only do just a little bit, listen, a little bit helps. And so when you donate, tell your friends about it, have them share it on Facebook and social media, and let's support. Okay, because it's important for us to support Egan's and one another, right? And so I just want to encourage all of you, listen, help out the best way you can. Now, are there other ways that they can support Ted? I mean, if somebody say they can't go on GoFundMe, can they come by Egan's and maybe drop off a donation?
Yeah.
I'm sure they can either just, email me or I can meet them sometime, or just drop anything, a check, something in through the door. If it says mail slot, which is just a big gap in the door, but it works because I come down every day just to check in whether we're here or not. So I would see that.
Okay. So Ted, can you give us that address just so people know? Maybe they don't know where it is.
Probably, Egan's is at 1707 Northwest Market Street. And our main page lists that too, so that'll, either one would help. But yeah, so phone number is 206-789-1621. To leave a voicemail. I can call you back if you have to come by or to do something, or we can make anything work.
That's right. We're excited.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
So are we ready? We want to thank everybody once again for supporting Egan's Ballard Jam House, for celebrating Roz's birthday. for Nathan being here, for John. Really, you know, I couldn't be more supported. And I'm gonna try not to have tears, you guys. I'm exhausted right now. But you know what? Everything is gonna be all right. This song was written by myself and Roz. I thank her for the inspiration. I think that she's an amazing songwriter. And if you don't know who she is, Roz Royster McCommon, y'all, now you know. You need to check her out. Ted, Suzanne, and Heather, we love you. Don't, and remember, be kind, be blessed, and be a blessing to somebody else, because the truth is loud, y'all. Take a listen, and we hope you like it. The truth is loud. Do you hear me? The truth is loud. The truth is loud. Do you hear me? The truth is loud. Homeless everywhere. Take time to share. Immigration laws, they pass. Government's always trying to cover things. Children are in the streets, come up missing every week. The truth is loud. Do you hear me? The truth is loud. The truth is loud. Do you hear me? The truth is loud. Can't even eat popcorn on your couch. Guns to your head in your own house. George, Eric, Sandra Bland. Just how much more do you think we can stand? This change is taking way too long. You got blood on your hands, abroad and at home. I say the truth is loud. Do you hear me? The truth is loud. Do you hear me? Rent sky high, no matter where you live. Always taking our money so the others we can't give. Mistreating our children, you're drawing bullets on their head. Are you still trying to tell us you want us dead? Mothers are crying, fathers too. You just caged another child. We see you. Children in courtrooms, wondering where mama and papa at. Judge giving them new families. What you think about that? Showing your true colors, showing your hand. You're always taking. This ain't your land. The truth is loud. Do you hear me? The truth is loud. The truth is loud. Do you hear me? The truth is loud. The truth is loud. The truth is loud. The truth is loud. Can you hear me? Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you, John, Roz, and Nathan. Thank you, Ted, Suzanne, and Heather, please make sure to donate to Egan's Ballard Jam House.
Right. Now,
Happy
before we go,
birthday, Roz!
listen, before we go, we have something very important to say too. Let me put a plug in here. This is also Lady A's birthday, but she's also releasing Lady A live in New Orleans. Listen, I've had the honor to be with Lady A and the Baby Blues Funk Band, and Lady A is an independent artist for 20 plus years, and I have tons of recordings of us on stage. And some of my recording equipment just sounds, well, that's another story. But we were blessed to go down to New Orleans, and the Lord blessed us to record at a very famous museum down there. And this is a compilation of like Lady A's greatest hits, you could say, because it has tunes from all of her CDs. And so I want you all listen. In addition to supporting Egan's, in addition to supporting Roz and Nathan's music, please do listen. This is the CD that you want to get. Lady A, please let the viewers know where they can get this particular CD at.
Well, we want to let you know also, all those songs are a compilation, but also we have one new song on there written by Roz Royster McCommon, and it's called Do You Want to Ride? And we first, right before I went on tour in Sweden, we did the song at Egan's, and we had so much fun that night. But you can get Lady A live in New Orleans along with How Did I Get Here, Love, Blessed and Blues, Blues in the Key of Me, and Doing Fine, along with Lady A live in New Orleans by going to LadyABabyBlues.com. You can also get The Truth is Loud by going to Roz and I's Truth is Loud Facebook page. I'm sorry, not Facebook page, website, thetruthisloud.info. See the video. She did an amazing job on the video, y'all. The Truth is Loud. Let's help out Egan's Ballard Jam House. Thank you, everybody. Good night.
I believe that's all, folks.